Hi, my name is Yaoguang. This is my application to Fjällräven Polar 2020, an epic adventure in the Arctic wilderness. I'm from China. This summer, together with 2,000 fellow hikers, I took part in Fjällräven Classic in the Swedish Lapland. Along the 4-day trekking, I enjoyed the spectacular views of the valley and mountains. I'll never forget the excitement when I woke up to a beautiful morning with a reindeer gliding outside my tent. But making my journey from China to Sweden is not easy. I remember when I mentioned about flying halfway across the globe and hiking 110 kilometers with 16 kilograms on my back. I was told I'm crazy. It's not a girl thing, they say, but stubborn as I am, I just don't buy it. For me, hiking is neither a girl thing or a boy thing. It's a human thing, and it's nothing about conquering. It's about challenging oneself and showing great humbleness for being accepted by the nature. 5 years ago, I was an exchange student in northern Sweden, where I heard less than 5% of students in rural China go on to university, compared with 80% of students in urban centers. I was encouraged that as a young woman from China, I'm capable of more than I know. After graduating from college, I taught in a remote village for 2 years as a Teach for China fellow. My students have been told almost their entire life that they just aren't educational material. Again, I don't believe it. I spent most of my time not just telling them, but showing them that they can and they are able to succeed. With the vision of helping more children in China enjoy an education of good quality regardless of their socioeconomic background, right now I'm pursuing my master's degree at Harvard Graduate School of Education. At Harvard, we share the mission of Learn to Change the World, and we strive to make a greater impact in the lives of all learners. I believe learning is like hiking. It should be fun. Yet it requires hard working, resilience, and the spirit of never giving up. For every child, there should be an adult cheering for their achievement and offering a hand when they need one. I want to be that person who is strong enough to lift the lives of others. I think if I have made my way to Fjällräven Polar 2020, I will serve as a role model to my students that nothing is impossible. Sweden was a series of firsts in my life. It carved out my passion to nature and my career to education. Now, I can't wait for Sweden to witness my very first experience in the polar. I promise I'll bring the exciting stories to my students to motivate them to not only change the impossible to the possible in their own lives, but also preserve our precious planet and make the world a bit better for the generations to come. With courageous heart and open mind, let's start this adventure together.